All right, we're out here in West Covina in California. Just closed on this house. We actually wholesaled this, but we have an opportunity to walk through, show you guys what to look for when we have new houses come up. Let's walk through. So obviously, driveway's all cracked. Not a huge deal, but most likely probably gonna wanna be resurfaced. As you walk up to the house, you can definitely see the roof needs a little bit of work. You can see probably needs some new shingles. There's quite a few layers on there already, so most likely they're gonna have to pull off all the shingles and maybe redo some of the wood underneath. Let's take a look at the inside. This house isn't in too bad a shape compared to most of them that we've looked at. Definitely has some termite damage on the floor. You can feel the floor kind of move a little bit as you walk through. See if I can find some lights here. Okay, no lights. So looks like they've opened some stuff up in the house. You can see this here. Most likely this was opened up at one time or another. Maybe it was a bedroom. Looks like they've done an addition off the back here. It looks like it was done pretty well, but maybe this wasn't permitted, so it may have to end up coming down. But you can always tell when there's additions like this because usually there's sliders. Sliders don't typically go interior to interior. So most likely they put the addition in. Usually those are not permitted, so that may have to end up coming out. Carpet, gorgeous carpet. Probably have to take that out as well. As we come around here into the kitchen, kitchen's definitely old. You can feel the floor moving a lot as we walk on it. So most likely this is a raised foundation house and they're gonna have to probably go through and replace some of the subfloor on it. But very old style kitchen, original with the house. So most likely what our investor will do is they're gonna come in and rip out the entire kitchen, probably open up a wall or two and throw in new appliances and everything like that as well. Our hole in the wall over here, most likely this was an air conditioner or a swamp cooler that they took out and just sealed up so nobody broke in. Laundry room over here. You can hear the floor squeaking as we walk around. And let's go take a look at the bedrooms. The windows as well, definitely old windows. These are original windows with the house, so they're probably gonna wanna replace those too. This is probably the furnace. Furnace actually has been replaced, so most likely that will work or just need a tune-up. Coming down the hallway. All the wood is painted really dark. So the house feels really dark inside. So the floor, the trim, so he'll probably lighten all this up. Bedroom one here. I don't know why when older houses, they always have like built-ins like this. So, I mean, you could paint them and make them nice, but most likely he'll just tear it out. Missing the closet doors, easy fix. This is a pretty cosmetic house. It doesn't need a ton to it, so let's see. Next bedroom, still some furniture left in here. Again, the windows, all single pane windows. Those in California with the heat we get, it's gonna heat up in here quite a bit. So probably replace those with double pane. Bathroom, so if you take a look down here, the flooring, there's definitely some water damage or something that took place here. So they're probably gonna have to replace the subfloor in the bathroom as well. Outlets, so this is something to look for. So the outlets only have two prongs on here, they're missing the ground. So most likely this electrical has not been upgraded in the house. So when he goes ahead and pulls permits, they may make him replace the electrical to go ahead and put the ground in as well, which means he may need to rewire the entire house. One thing to be cautious of, if you go into an old house and you're looking at it, sometimes when these outlets go out, you can't get them. So people replace them with the three-prong outlets, but they're not actually hooked up to the ground. So don't let it trick you. You can get a little sensor like at Home Depot for like 10, 15 bucks. You can put it in and it tells you whether it's grounded or not. So good investment. It helps to make sure that you're giving your buyers all the information they need. The more info you give your buyers, the more they come back with. This buyer's bought like 10 houses from us and he's gonna keep buying just because we do that kind of stuff. Another bathroom in there. This looks like it's the master. So I'm thinking this is an addition onto the house, the way the hallways are kind of curved. So probably at one point this was added on. Looks like there's, oh, it's a Jack and Jill bathroom, so it goes through to the hallway. But not a bad setup. Once he gets this done, he'll probably take the popcorn off the ceiling. Because the house is older, there's probably gonna be asbestos in the popcorn. Usually you have to dispose of that properly, or you just hire someone that comes in with masks and just gets rid of it. And usually they'll do that pretty cheap. So let's check the backyard out. All right, so the garage was obviously built at a later time. Most houses didn't have garages at the time this was built. So the garage was built, old garage door on it. It'd look real nice if a new garage door was put on there. Otherwise, the fascia looks like it's never really been painted. They just put it on, so probably replace the fascia. Otherwise, the stucco and everything on there looks good. Otherwise, backyard looks pretty good. So ultimately, there's not a ton to do. Just probably throw some new grass in here, and you can take a look up at the roof, and you can see how it's kind of wearing down. I don't know if the camera will catch that well, but up at the peak where it comes together, you can see up there how the shingles are kind of just all over the place. So most likely if we get a hard rain, you're probably gonna end up with leaks coming through on the roof. So we're out in West Covina. This is a property we just closed. Not quite sure what our fee was on this one, but good wholesale deal. It'll be definitely a nice house. This area Covina is a very nice area of California, so hopefully this house will get on the market, get sold pretty quickly. We might do an update video once the property actually gets rehabbed and come walk everybody through what the investor did. So otherwise, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.